Have you ever wanted an easy way to get your minimum speed in a corner, maximum speed in a straightaway? Or maybe you want to know your maximum G's in a corner and have it listed for all your laps. Follow along, I'm going to show you how to do it. The first step is when we're in our time distance graph, we need to set up our splits. We can come through and define one for each corner. I'm not going to go deep into the split segments. We'll do a video just on that, but you can unlock them and then start to merge or divide as you need. A nice feature is you can right click to divide at the segment. And then I went through here and I numbered all my segments for the corner number. It makes the next part a little bit easier if you do that. You can also go through and define these colors as you want. There's up to 6 available. I just made them alternating. It's kind of how my brain works, but you get to do it any way you want. So now we can jump over to the next tab. Here I called it channel report. It could be a split report or build it on anything you want. I like to use the custom option and then type in the names that I want. So now what I have is a number of things. I have my channels list on the top left. I have a track map on the bottom left. Here I have a channel report for the selected split. That's the most important part. Here I have a channel report graph, and here I have a split report graph. These are all available to you by right-clicking your layout panels and choose the panel. Once you have this set up, the key is this little map icon. When we click it, it allows us to pick our segment. So here, I'll pick, say, 2A. When I hop in there, I get all the information that I choose to populate here with this corner. I can see the distance I drove, my minimum speed, that's my minimum speed in that corner, my maximum speed, my lateral accelerations, both min and max, that's left and right, and I left in the longitudinal acceleration. But you can populate anything you want in here. You could put something like steering position. If you maybe have some math channels about trail braking and you have something how much you're doing, you can include those here too. The nice feature here, when you click on an area, it'll populate these charts. So as we scroll through, we can see the fastest segment, and it's a little segment, really just to give us our corner times, was 3.018 seconds. And we can click on that and then look in here and see it was the one that had the highest speed through the whole segment. Makes sense, lowest time. We can also see that it has the longest distance. That's a little bit surprising. Maybe there was a line change there, something we really want to get into. We also see that it was towards the beginning of the session. Maybe that means that the tires were a little bit cooler. They weren't heated up. Maybe the conditions changed a little bit and that it affected that. But we can examine all those things really quickly now that we know where we want to look. And then using this, we can go through and pick any corner. Turn 15, the last corner before the front straight, a lot of times considered the most important corner. We can dig in and figure out how is that one impacted by different lines, and we can go through. If you're a statistics person, remember to use the statistics button, and you can get your average values, your min, your max, and your standard deviation. For guys doing a lot of laps, endurance racing, or a long sprint, this is an area where you can dig in and see where does that information change? Are you consistent through the whole session? Are you maybe tailing off in the middle? Are you tailing off at the end? Does the car give up? All these sorts of things that allow you to make the most of your data. I hope this helps you out. If you like this kind of content, follow along, click that subscribe, and get notifications so you can see when I put out more videos.